All right, you can imagine home inspectors are getting a lot of phone calls after these back-to-back storms. They tell our Katie Nielsen now is the time to get your house checked for damage, even if it's not that obvious.
I think the most significant is that we've seen some water pooling around the house.
Maria Elena Roja didn't know she had problems with her roof until she got her home inspected by Ron Chang, the owner of Win Home Inspection Tri-Cities.
I'd like to know if I have to fix something.
Maria says she's never had any major problems with her house in Concord. She's lived in this Eichler since 1989, but is now thinking about selling and wanted to get the house inspected to look for any possible storm damage.
You see that right there on the floor? We already see some evidence of some leaks right here.
Ron says it didn't take very long to find a few minor problems at Maria's house, mostly caused by pooling water on the roof.
That leak was coming from right there, right at that A-frame.
Home inspectors say one of the most important tools they use to check for storm damage is actually a really bright flashlight. It allows you to see storm damage that might not otherwise have been visible. Here's what homeowners should be looking for. The first is pretty obvious, an active water leak inside the home, which could mean an issue with the roof or possibly the seals around windows or doors. The second is large cracks in the walls. That could indicate issues with the foundation. And the last is water pooling around the outside walls of the house, which could lead to water getting under the foundation, causing it to shift or crack.
It's probably a good idea to hire someone who is neutral to give you a really honest assessment of the state of your health of your home, for you to make proper decisions on how you want to proceed going forward.
Ron says having a home inspection done after a storm can identify issues and necessary fixes for homeowners, so when they're talking with contractors about making repairs, the homeowners don't end up paying for anything that's unnecessary.
And that's good. Well, inspectors tell Katie that some issues can only be found when everything is still wet. So if you do have concerns, now is the time to schedule an inspection.